Hello, and welcome to episode... Oh, fudge. I have my thing in the wrong spot. Episode 71 of the Cooler Guild. I am Coop Cooper, and joined with me, as always, is my co-host, Van Crisp.
What's up?
We are recording on Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. On today's episode, we've got a dub pod.
Dub pod!
Pretty exciting. Van maybe called it last week. We'll get into that match. Some other news, bits of news, NWSL results, the usual, and anything else we decide to go over. But before we get into all that, got some housekeeping.
The Cooler Guild is a part of the Sounder at Heart podcast network. You can either listen to us on our public feed or, if you're a Sounder at Heart subscriber, on the private unified feed with the other podcasts on the network. If you'd like to become a subscriber, just visit our page at sounderatheart.com/the Cooler Guild. New subscribers get 10% off the normal rate, and you'll help support everything we're doing.
How was your weekend?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Went fishing, bought a boat.
Bought a little boat.
Bought a little inflatable boat. I'm going to go fishing in it.
You're going to go fishing in your boat?
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you going to like lakes and stuff with it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
There's a little state park by my house with the lake.
Cool.
Yeah. Hung out in Tacoma for a little bit. I went to a park at Chambers Bay.
Okay.
Like by the golf course.
Yeah.
It's super pretty out there.
Yeah. There's like some pockets of Tacoma that are really kind of, I don't know, people don't realize how nice it is out there.
Yeah. It's hidden.
Yeah.
Probably for good reason. Yeah, I got to watch this excellent rain match on Sunday morning. What about you?
What did I do? I don't, what did I do? Alex and I took the van to Manzanita yesterday.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, we went up to Manzanita, got breakfast. Love getting breakfast out there. There's a really good breakfast spot. If you're ever down the coast, it used to be called Yoke, but they were getting sued for the name because there's like this breakfast place in Chicago that's like franchising.
Oh.
And so they had to like change their name because they were just like, we're just not going to deal with this legal stuff because it's stupid.
Yeah.
And their food's like phenomenal. It's now called Poach 503. I remember what happened yesterday that I wanted to mention.
Yesterday was Monday. Yeah,
but this was an interesting thing because Alex has Mondays off, so it's like the weekend for us. But on Monday, we went to a party at my friend's house, and everyone had to show up by 6:30 because she was putting on the CD that was a Martha Stewart cocktail hour, and everyone had to leave when the CD ended. And everyone brought hors d'oeuvres from this Martha Stewart hors d'oeuvres book too. So everyone like brought like an hors d'oeuvre, and then everyone promptly left at 8 o'clock. It was great.
Oh,
I think all parties should be like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Rain, they got a win.
Yeah, 2-0.
Didn't fuck it up this time.
Did not.
It was great.
I texted you. I was like, I didn't take a lot of notes because I was just like holding my breath.
Yeah. So I was in the same boat. I had to do my rewatch today because I was like, I know what happens to this team in second halves. I don't trust what's going to happen. I mean, I had some notes down. I'm still happy that they're finding goals. Feels great.
Yeah. And we had probably the healthiest squad of the year. Only player not available for the Rain was Lynn Biondolo, still out on maternity leave. Dickey got a start again. Thank God.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Looked so good.
And there was a little good news before the game. The rain news usually drops on Wednesdays after we record this, but Ryan Brown was extended through 2027.
She earned it.
Yep.
I was hoping it'd be a little bit longer, but I mean, see, I guess how she keeps progressing. We're
just holding our funds for that big signing that we all know was coming.
Definitely. There was definitely spending coming. I'm sure of it. We had everyone healthy. When you saw the lineup, did you feel like good about it?
Yes.
Even though you saw San Diego's lineup as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was happy that Huerta was back and Curry was available. I think starting Ryan Brown was a smart choice, instead of just throwing somebody back in with a minutes restriction, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mystified by the Sally Menti of it all.
I feel like we don't have another option.
No.
I think that's why that's happening.
And that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, with the players that we have, obviously, like, I was fine with this lineup.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a hot game. They did have to do a hydration break.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always going to be one of those hot games where you never know what can happen.
Yeah, I was like looking at the crowd. I was like, dang, there's really nobody there. And then like you kind of get different angles and you see like these pockets of just crowded like fans and they're all in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, why don't they? I mean, that there is like no cover on that stadium.
No, none.
Like, you built a stadium in San Diego, Southern California, the like biggest city in Southern California, like the most southern biggest city of California. Why have you not designed a stadium that makes sense? Put an overhang on it or something. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it was a midday game, 2:00.
Yeah, they could have pushed it back.
And it was not a cloud in sight.
I don't think there was any other events going on from what I read.
But
that whatever. We got the win, so I'm not mad about it.
Exactly. You want to talk about some of the notable stats that came out of this match?
Harvey became the first head coach to tally 100 wins with one club in the league.
Incredible.
Yeah, really cool. Love that we have her. I know some people are a little salty about it, but
she claimed to not know this in the press conference.
I mean, I do feel like sometimes they're always just coming up with stats, so like I get it.
Yeah. She said she didn't know until Scott told the group in the huddle after the game.
Okay.
There's actually a video of it.
Yeah. I mean, they're like first 100 wins in the league, which was like, 2 years ago for a head coach. And then they're coming up with this one, which I think this one's worth celebrating too. You're like a reign club. You know, this is special. I do feel like sometimes though they are coming up with too many notable celebrations.
Yeah.
But this one's cool.
The big one though was Ainsley McCammon, who recorded 2 first-half assists and became the youngest player in NWSL history to record a multi-assist match. She's 18 years, 344 days old, and she broke Trinity Rodman's record, 19 years, 143 days, set in 2021.
That's some good company.
Yeah, Ryan mentioned this in the post-match presser with Ainsley and Jordan Bug, and when he said Trinity Rodman's name, Jordan just looked to the side, and Ainsley was like,
that's so funny. Well, it's crazy too because they don't even play like similar positions.
Mm-mm.
So for Ainsley to do this kind of in a more defensive role that she typically plays in is extra impressive. Part of me was like, should we be pushing her up further?
No, her range is so good.
Yeah, I know
that you don't have to.
It's so good.
And the one that Opta just put out today was this is a new record. It's the first time in NWSL history that a regular season goal was scored and assisted by teenagers, with Ainsley McCammon's assist to the Jordan Bug goal.
Pretty cool.
Awesome. The kids are all right.
Kids are all right. In fact, they're pretty good. Some of them.
Yeah.
Most of the Bug and McCammon signings, I remember when we signed them, I was like, okay.
Yeah, we're like, what are we going to do with this?
And I have to admit, my skepticism was not in the right place.
No.
But it worked out well. I would still like to be better than we are currently, but those two players.
And I think that when we do get skeptical about some of these young signings,
mm-hmm.
this is a really great time to think about
mm-hmm.
because it's been a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, Jordan Bug was very impactful last season.
Yeah.
We didn't really see that from McCammon last year. And so to be able to see this growth come to fruition from these signings that we were initially skeptical about, I think is what Laura Harvey is trying to do with these players.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it is a little bit of a time to reevaluate skepticism.
Sure.
As we move forward.
Yeah. Standings don't lie though.
That's fair.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we have good players in certain positions, but overall we're still, I don't know, there's a bigger picture that needs to be figured out. But guess what? We got a win. We got a 2-0 win. Should we celebrate? Crack open our celebratory drinks?
Yeah. What do you got?
I've got an Atletica Mexican style copper.
Ooh.
NA beer.
I've got a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
Great.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh God, I always spill myself when I open cans.
What worked?
I don't know that I always enjoy the bend don't break experience of the rain, but it did work this time.
It's worked 2 out of the last 3 times. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
With not giving up to Portland.
Yeah.
There was a massive failure in match 2. And you give up 3 goals at the end of the match. And then we get to this game where, again, didn't break.
No.
You also don't have big time players coming in.
No.
But
it's definitely different than the Gotham match.
But the combination between having Phoebe McLaren just going balls out, right?
Yeah.
And Jordan Bugg holding it down, and Claudia Dickey standing on her head. And you have to have so many things fall into place for this to not break that it worries me.
Yeah.
But we got it done this time, and I just look forward to maybe not having to do this again.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where maybe if they would have gotten a 3-goal cushion, I wouldn't have been as stressed. But San Diego certainly had their chances. They were also the maybe more dominant team in possession and attack in the second half, especially.
That's not unusual for San Diego, though. They have the second most possession out of all teams in the league this season.
Yeah, and they also seem to score most of their goals in the second half as well. So
not today.
Not today. To add to that, it's really hard to forget what has happened to the Reign when they've played Ludmila. And I am very happy to say we were not Ludmila'd. It has happened before to us, and it did not happen this time. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, maybe it's just because there's a bigger vision with San Diego and how they play versus how Chicago was put together when Ludmila was in Chicago. I feel like Ludmila just get the ball and kind of just do whatever the hell she wanted and was just racking up goals because they didn't really have a lot else going on. It doesn't seem to quite be hitting the same with San Diego, but if she ever starts to get going there, that's going to be a real problem.
Yeah, they really limited her chances.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Brown did get burned by her a couple times.
Yeah.
But when everyone else behind you is also doing their job, that isn't so much of a problem. And the Reign really limited San Diego's chances, except for a couple times when Claudia Dickey just came up huge.
Those saves were insane. It's weird to me that she wasn't up for any saves of the week, was she?
Here's my thing. The thing about Claudia Dickey is her footwork is so good that saves that Jane Campbell makes and other goalkeepers in the league, I would say probably 98% of them, the saves that Claudia Dickey makes that are like, oh, that was a good save, would have been looking exceptional from any other goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Because the way that she moves her feet and the positions that she gets into make the saves that she makes easier on herself. So she doesn't have to fly her body all the way across the goal to make a huge save every single time because she's exactly where she needs to be. And if she's not, she quickly gets there.
Yeah.
So you may not see her on Save of the Week because everything that she does to most people's eyes looks pedestrian. But to us, and people that understand how she gets to where she is, it's incredible.
She was phenomenal. There was a moment where I wasn't sure what was going on with her this season.
Well, before the break, there were some sketchy moments.
There was. It seems like, we
talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she needed a little scare.
Yeah, which Cassie Miller had some good games.
Exactly. And does that put pressure on her to perform? Is that what she needed?
It's a little annoying that that's what would be needed, but I'll take it. I'll take it when performances like this come.
Yeah.
So, and the World Cup, everyone knows it's year away. I think she's made her case for being the number one or being considered for the number one. And a performance like this after what happened, that game Emma Hayes was at in Seattle. Hopefully Emma saw this one because this was a great game.
And the thing going forward for Claudia Dickey is just going to be consistency.
Yeah, that's a whole thing with the entire Reign. But if she can find that consistency, then I think they can do a lot with the way that the season has gone and turn things around. It's going to be very reliant on what she does back there. It's annoying that's kind of where we're at, but that's also what prevented us from being totally embarrassed last year as well. And it's good to have somebody you can rely on like that. So,
and if she keeps having games like this and solid, consistent performances, I don't see how she's not a front runner for the number one position for the U.S. women's national team. Yeah,
because she hasn't crumbled when she's been given those moments, which I will say there's been other players that have been put in those positions that have not turned up, and she has not done that. So what else worked for you?
Ainsley McCammon?
Yeah, she's unbelievable.
She has now scored in 3 straight games.
Ainsley?
Sorry. Maddie Mercado. Jesus.
I was like, Ainsley.
I'm becoming an announcer.
Oh my God, that's the problem. Is we were going over how bad the announcers were.
Jesus.
And so we were reliving who they screwed up over and over again. And now we're doing that. But we're also not really, this is not our career. So I'm going to keep that as an excuse.
Anyway, Maddie Mercado. From a ball Ainsley McCammon played in.
Yeah.
Look, I can do names.
I mean, McCammon got 2 of the assists in this, so that's why I shouted her out on there. But the next line below that is scoring goals, and we've got Mercado listed immediately. You said 5 games? How many games?
3 games straight.
3 games straight. That's a lot.
For us? Yeah.
She's got 5 goals this season, right?
Is it 5 or 6 now? I think that
might be 6 now. Look at us ready with the stats. Oh, goodness.
I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. 5 goals.
Okay. She's feeling it. And they all mostly seem to be in the same area of the field. She got 1 from the outside of the box. But she's so elusive and like good at getting exactly where she needs to be when those balls come in for her.
And staying on side.
That.
The timing with the ball from Ainsley, there's a really good shot of it, like a slow-mo from the field level, where a ball comes off Ainsley's foot just perfectly. And Mercado comes around and just gets in between the defender and the goalkeeper and perfect header.
The XG on that shot, 0.02.
Yeah.
That might be a little harsh, I think, but I mean, she placed it really well. That was not an easy shot to take.
I mean, it's the same with the header in the Portland game.
Yeah.
She's great in the air.
She is.
And we still have not had a game without a goal since the Etsy Witch. The streak continues. Also, yeah, I guess I was at the bookstore the other day, and I will say I did look at the witchcraft section for the first time, just kind of like, oh, maybe I should consider looking into this. I don't know if you can be born a witch or if you can be made a witch. Maybe both. I don't know.
I was curious.
If it's a nature versus nurture argument for witchcraft.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you need to study. I don't know. But we've been having a pretty good streak of scoring, and I am enjoying it.
Yeah, the players are too.
Yeah.
And having your center back get a goal is always going to be helpful.
Yeah.
Did she mean to?
Yeah, absolutely. She'll tell you that too, I'm sure.
But the Reign had issues in the beginning of the season scoring and then not being able to follow it up very well. And that was not the case in this game. And it didn't seem to be the case in the last couple games.
Mm-hmm.
You get the goals 3 minutes apart.
Usually it was we get a goal and then we give up a goal 3 minutes later.
Yeah.
That's been the trend before this last series of games.
So I like this new trend.
Mm-hmm.
Racking up the goals. How do we get a third?
That's the question. I don't like this being in the
2-goal purgatory.
Yeah, because we know it's the most dangerous score in soccer.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get out of that if we can.
Yeah.
Please.
Need my blood pressure to
which they're
even out here.
It's not like those have been like in these games. There's been other moments to go up 3 goals. So, I mean, there was the penalty. I guess I should say that for what didn't work.
Yeah, I've got it in there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I remembered. So I think there's hope for that to happen at some point. I didn't realize I would be sitting here getting extra greedy about goals. That's a nice feeling.
It is. It really is.
I didn't know I would feel like this. So I'm going to enjoy my summer of feeling greedy.
There was one lineup change or more like positional adjustment in the first half of this match where traditionally, since the break at least, Sally Menti has played top of a triangle in the midfield with Meza and McCammon back behind. And it looked to me for most of the first half that Meza and Menti were more flat.
Okay.
So like an inverted triangle and just playing to the left or the right. One goes up, one stays back kind of deal. And that seemed to work because Meza was getting up. Menti was playing defense at times. And the midfield looked to be more productive in that lineup. but it changed in the second half, and we saw how that worked.
I don't know that it was inspiring, but I mean, I guess we can just go into what didn't work from there. I feel like when I'm watching the midfield, I just don't like see that player who's directing where things go.
No.
And I think in the second half especially, that was really apparent.
There was very few outlets in the second half.
Yeah.
And that change in the midfield with Menti playing higher above Meza, I think had a lot to do with that. Because you're having these players have to come back and defend. We saw Mia Fischel dropping back really far back. So when we gained the ball, we couldn't really play out into possession and alleviate the pressure. So how do they find that player that can stretch and not have to come back and overcompensate on defense?
Yeah, this for the 10th episode in a row this season seems to be the spot that they need to go and spend money on.
Yeah.
Please go get a 10. Thank you. A true 10. A true 10. What didn't work? I mean, we just said it, the second halves. Second halves. I will say we succeeded in this game, but it just does look, I mean, you can see the immediate pressure onslaught. Like, we are just getting completely peppered. Not holding the ball. Our chances are like even less. I don't there's no quality chances, it often feels like. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, because it worked in this game. It worked in the Portland game. But obviously we saw what happens when you face a very, very, very good team.
Yeah.
And that concerns me. I think we got lucky here. Imagine if they had Macario healthy in this game.
Well, they've never had her healthy, so I don't know. I don't know what that would be like.
I know. I guess we imagine true imagination, because it's never happened.
Yeah, I don't enjoy being on the edge of my seat in a bad way, waiting for the team to devolve into trying to get them to not score a goal.
It's so stressful. And I also don't think that's going to be a good strategy come playoffs.
Right.
So they need to work through this and figure out how to not be a pattern. It's great that they're coming out in the first half and getting themselves up, but they're going to have to figure out how to do that for another half.
Yeah, they're going to need to find a way to not put themselves in a defensive hole all the time late in games.
Mm-hmm. What else didn't work for you?
Hold on, I accidentally hit the Apple Music button. Stop hitting buttons, Van. Maddie Darlene.
Oh no.
This is not all on her. She's young. I know this is not a decision that she would maybe make in 2 years. Mm-hmm. But clear breakaway. Mm-hmm. Just outruns, and speed-wise, nobody can catch up with her to San Diego defenders. Mm-hmm. And when she gets to the goal and she's on the goalkeeper's right, instead of taking a shot or maybe taking another touch and playing a clear shot with her left foot, she cuts inside Jordan Morris style and tries to put it on her right foot, and ends up just going nowhere.
Yeah.
As a forward, you need to do better with that. And that's the start of the second half. Imagine, goals change games. If they'd come out in the second half and scored a goal quickly, that could change how the team plays, and we maybe aren't stuck in that defensive peppering of shots.
Yeah. And her college career was just loaded with these kinds of goals. So I know she has it in her to score these. I don't know what needs to happen to get that going. I just get her more chances if they can keep feeding her the ball, get one of those to break, and then I think, her confidence will be super high, and she'll keep trying it and not trying to do too much, because that's kind of sometimes what it feels like, is she's overcomplicating it.
Right, and trying to find an easy shot instead of playing the clear shot.
Yeah.
And like I said, she's young, then this is decision-making gets clearer with experience.
Yeah, I mean, this whole team's kind of going through growing pains. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that everyone seems to be working on.
Yeah. Did you want to touch on the Mia Fischel?
Yeah, I've got to touch on it because
Okay, you go ahead. I'm going to drink some of my Dr. Pepper.
One of the commentators on the CBS Sports Network was just like, "Oh yeah, Mia Fischel's finally finding her footing. She scores. She's like finding the back of the net. She got her first goal. She got a penalty." And I'm just sitting there like, is that all it takes for us to start just hyping her up? Here, I'm not saying I don't like her. I'm not saying she doesn't do anything. But we spent $2.5 million on her. I think I need more. I need more. I don't think I know. I need more. She needs to be on the score sheet. She needs to be doing something. $2.5 million the one time we actually spent fucking money. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, it's kind of becoming a make or break point for me on this. You spend that money on a player of her quality, yet there doesn't seem to be a way that they've really figured out how to work her into being a productive attacking player on the score sheet. Yes,
but we also knew that she was coming off of this crazy injury, and we've never seen her. We never saw her fully get going at Chelsea. Obviously, we knew she was fantastic in the Mexican, like for Tigres. So to me, this was a big swing for spending money that we were all very, very hopeful that it would work out. But I think she's gonna have to do something really impressive to make this feel like this was a good way to spend money. Because as much as I want the team to go and spend money, it's like, well, if this is what you're doing, this is the production we're getting. I'm a little unsure about who's making these decisions.
Well, we're always unsure about that. But look, we're 15 games in. 15 games of her being healthy-ish. There was the injury beginning of the season. We need to see something.
One penalty and she didn't even earn it. I don't know. I'm underwhelmed.
As am I.
I want more. I need more, and I would think it would help us a lot if we saw what we have seen her do at Tigres. It's a different league. I know that, but you spend $2.5 million. More needs to happen.
I agree.
Should we also just riff? Should we shit on the commentators of the broadcast crews? Because it wasn't just one broadcast crew. Broadcast crew.
Yeah.
I was watching the NWSL Plus broadcast like on a rewatch today. Wow. I'm gonna call him out by name. Matt Peterson, who was commentating with Leanne Sanderson. Love her. He was messing up things all over the place. He said that Darlene had a save by Claudia Dickey. He said that Seattle got a win over Seattle at one point. He also said that Laura Harvey had Ludmila on the team. I mean, this guy didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh, man.
And then you had your own experience on the Fox 13 Plus broadcast.
I sure did. During the first goal, they weren't even watching the game. It was crazy to me. You didn't even know that they scored if you're listening to it until 10 seconds later, because they were like, oh, wow. But they were talking about something else. Throw-in happens, ball comes through, McCammon gets it, hits it, Mercado goal, and then they're like, oh. I'm like, oh, God.
Where are they finding these people?
I don't know. They're also just feel dry, and the guy's fine, but the woman they have on there, my dad said her voice reminds him of the NPR skit from SNL. They're like, that? Wow, yes, that is it. And they're just flat and boring. They were mixing up players again and mispronouncing names. No one on the broadcast could say Meza and Ludmila. Mm-hmm. I'm like, come on, people.
I just don't. I feel like I'm not saying I could get hired, because I think if you look at my paper trail, there's going to be history of me shitting on these commentators. But it does feel like if I didn't have that paper trail, there's a decent chance I could get them to hire me.
We should start commentating Twitch live streams.
I mean, it'd be better than this.
Let me know if you'd like us to commentate a game live streamed on Twitch.
I'm embarrassed. The league deserves better than this. And
the players deserve better from this.
They do. And you've got Leanne Sanderson, who's an actual pro and knows these players and like has done her homework and has also played with these players. And then you've got she's getting paired up with this guy who doesn't have a clue. Or at least he's not locked in enough to have a clue at that moment. Like, get it together. We did win, so I guess we probably shouldn't be harping too much on what didn't work. There's just some yellow flags going up that I think are reasonable to be concerned about.
There are warning signs for sure.
Yeah. What did you get out of the post-match pressers?
So the players were bugging McCammon. McCammon noted that when asked about her assist to Maddie Mercado, that they'd been working on a similar type of ball in practice. So, yay, practice. It works. And then they also talked about how they've been enjoying scoring goals and celebrating, and they're having fun playing right now. And in that same post-match video the Reign posted, they had Harvey go into the middle and they spray water on everybody. And then they had Ainsley go into the middle and they sprayed water on her. And the whole time they're like, gritty, gritty, gritty.
Yeah.
And then they just roll out the gritty. It's funny. But it does look like the vibes are good.
Mm-hmm.
The Laura Harvey presser, she really said what we all were thinking. They need to work on starting the second half strong.
Yeah.
And that's the big challenge going forward, is sorting out the second half and how to get that third goal.
Mm-hmm.
And she also, again, took responsibility for last week's loss to Gotham, stating, quote, I didn't think I set us up for success in regards to like real detail of what we needed to do in those moments, but I wasn't willing to accept that again, unquote, and let that happen. She gave props to Jordan Bugg and Phoebe in the back. And then also
Phoebe also played on yellow for like most of that game. So
yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah.
So we know Phoebe.
Yeah.
She's going to do whatever it takes. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's a little too much for the referee. And she also touched on Ryan Brown, which I thought was good because there were moments in the game, especially with the Lujamila stuff, that I was like, oof, Ryan, getting toasted.
Yeah.
But she thought Ryan was great and that we need to be mindful of how long she's been away, and the things they're asking her to repeatedly do are tough when you've been out as long as she has.
Fair.
So this is what, her fourth game back?
Something like that.
So, and then she also noted that Curry and Huerta both had minutes restrictions this match, but both told her after the game they felt great.
It's good.
I think that's it from the presser.
Cool. I think that's a good way to wrap things up. We can get into Cooler for the match now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cooler play of the match is brought to you by the Doctor's Office, a great little 12-seat bar on Capitol Hill. The owner is a big fan of the Reign and is proud to be our very first sponsor.
No brainer here. No brainer. The Claw is back. Congratulations, Claudia Dickey.
Claws up.
Claws up.
That's like Lady Gaga, but claws up.
8 saves in this match. Stood on her head a couple times.
She's fantastic.
Just so good.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Claudia. First game back. We love to see it.
We do. Thank you for being our goalkeeper. And also thanks to our sponsor, the Doctor's Office. The Doctor's Office is the best place to grab a drink before or after a rematch, or anytime, especially in the summer. Check out their Instagram at TDO Seattle, or better yet, go drink there in person. Cheers. Did you want to do any final thoughts on the Reign, overreactions about where you think things are going? Because we entered this game in 14th place. I think we're now in 10th, right?
We are.
Okay.
I do want to point out we are 2 games behind the teams in 4th and 5th.
Okay.
So
okay. That's interesting.
The only team, we've played 15 matches. North Carolina's played, so the teams above us that also have played the same amount of matches are North Carolina in 9th and Angel City in 8th.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and say the Reign win those 2 extra games. Mm-hmm. Then they would sit at 26 points.
Okay.
And they would be in 6th place.
Okay. That's not terrible.
So we're not out of the realm at this point. I'm cautious with that.
Yeah.
But being on 20 points in 15 matches is sad, but not the worst thing you could be at right now.
Yeah. I guess that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I don't know if we're actually at the halfway point. I meant to look that up. But we're in that zone now where I feel like it's time to kind of reflect and also see where we're at in the standings. Mm-hmm. I feel like you're giving me some hope. The team's giving me some hope. I think these goals are giving me hope. But I do think that a lot of that will still be reliant on us getting a new signing.
This is exactly the halfway point.
It is. Okay, great. So get the signing, and then we can make the big push and finish things off and, be a good playoff team.
Yeah, we're 2 places out of playoffs right now.
Yeah. Because I saw the standings before this game, and I was like, oh, God, this could really spiral.
Yeah, it could. It really could. But hopefully it won't.
Yeah.
The Reign did announce a signing, but it was a coaching staff signing today that we've been waiting on since the beginning of the month.
Yeah, it's been weeks.
And I don't know what her coaching style is like or how that part of her game goes, but Lou Barnes back in the locker room is never going to be a bad thing.
No, not at all.
And especially when we are having to pull out these big defensive performances, a player with that much experience, and especially recent experience against these teams, is an incredibly helpful resource to have.
I'm curious on what her long-term plans are because it's an interim position currently, but they did have Lee Win move on to a different position somewhere else in the USL. Where was he going to?
I think going to the Super League somewhere.
So he departed, so Lou's kind of filling in kind of for that role, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just curious on long-term if she's hoping that this might work out. But again, I think it's one of those things where she's so fresh off of retirement that we don't know what her coaching style is and how much she's going to enjoy it. But I do think having her around is really valuable.
Yeah, Susie didn't mention in the Rovalks that they do plan to go through a full process in the off season.
Okay.
It's possible that Lou will enjoy the role and will be the best candidate for the permanent assistant coach position, but the club wants to be fair to both Barnes and their process.
Totally. Makes sense. Cool.
Woohoo.
Welcome back, Lou.
Also noted, I just saw this. Matthew went to the season ticket member training today, open training, and Phoebe had her arm wrapped in a cast, but was fully training.
Do you think she heard it during the game?
Did she try and jump over a billboard after the match?
Oh no. We're Jordan Henderson.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened. Maybe we'll get some answers about that later, but she can definitely lay with the cast, so I'm not worried about it. How did the other results go in the league?
They went. It was an interesting weekend, actually. So first game of the weekend, Houston beat Bay 1-0 with the winning goal scored in 90+1.
That's brutal.
Jane Campbell made 7 saves. It's a good weekend for goalkeepers.
Okay.
Orlando beat Chicago 1-0 with another late goal by Julie Doyle in the 88th minute. But Chicago's goalkeeper, Katie Atkinson, made 10 saves, 8 in the first half, including a Marta PK save.
Marta did a little stutter on that, right?
A little bit. Not
not a huge stutter, but something Brazilian.
It was a decent PK and a really good save.
Okay.
Portland tied Gotham 2-2. Big news coming out of Gotham this week. And Esther was out due to an excused absence for this match. We find out yesterday that she has mutually agreed to a contract termination with Gotham, going back to Spain insane. For personal reasons.
Wild.
It
seems like the club has maybe known that this was on the horizon.
Well, with the excused absence over the weekend.
Yeah.
We don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I don't know what's going on with Esther, but what a profound loss for Gotham.
And the league. She's, as much as I despise playing her, she is one of my favorite players to watch.
And I think you and I would probably put her in our top 2 or 3 players in the league.
Of all time, maybe even. She's had that much of an impact on Gotham since joining them.
Yeah. So huge loss for them, but they did tie Portland 2-2 at Portland. Portland goals from Lyles and Fleming, and Gotham goals from Pearce and Kerr. Sonnet, another bad thing coming out of this for Gotham. Sonnet was stretchered off in the 11th minute due to an apparent knee injury. And all they've said is that she's had a surgery.
Very mysterious.
Don't know how long she'll be out, but that's another huge loss for Gotham. And Portland went down to 10 in the 74th minute with Jaden Perry got a straight red card, took out Sam Kerr, who was about to go on a breakaway, pulled her shirt down.
Might have been worth it.
Could have. And then another game with a red card. Boston beat Kansas City 1-0.
That's a big result for Boston.
Yeah, Triari with the only goal in the 18th minute.
Yeah.
Ella Stevens got a straight red and 90+7. 2 players going up for a header. Ella Stevens just kind of threw her elbow back and hit Kayla Sharples in the head.
Is this the game where there was a hair step too?
I believe so.
That person got a red card, like a 1-game suspension after this game ended. It was wild to me that wasn't deemed malicious on the field. But I don't know. I guess Boston got the result anyway. So
your retroactive red, she'll be out for the game.
Yeah.
North Carolina got blown out by Utah 4-1. North Carolina's lone goal came from EJ in the 55th minute. Other goals from Del Fava, Milazzo, Tanaka, and Lacasse from a penalty. I did note Ashley Sanchez. We are waiting for you to come to Seattle.
Yeah. Do you think this is, maybe we can make a case for her?
You don't have to be there.
No.
Let's see. Washington Spirit got a win over Denver 1-0. Cantori goal in the 61st minute. And Angel City lost to Louisville.
That's embarrassing.
Oof. Yeah. Lone goal for Angel City came from Jan's daughter in the 80th minute. And both Louisville's goals scored by Lardner in the 24th and 55th minute. And that wraps up the NWSL for the weekend. The Spirit still sit in first place on 33 points. Gotham in second. Utah in third. And San Diego in fourth.
All right. No one's looking super solid. I mean, Spirit are eking out results, it feels like, recently.
I believe San Diego was in third going into our game versus them.
Okay. Yeah, and Portland's kind of, I mean, we beat them, and didn't they lose last week?
Yeah, haven't had a win in the last 3 matches.
Yeah, it seems like teams aren't, I think the break has kind of broke some of the momentum some teams had, so.
Yeah, for sure. So we currently sit in 10th place.
It's not good. Doesn't sound nice.
No, it doesn't. But we have a chance to keep climbing next weekend.
Yeah, Rain are playing Bay FC next. Well, I guess it's coming up Saturday, August 1st, 5:45 p.m. That'll be at PayPal Park in the Bay. That'll also be on Ion TV. What do you want to see in this game?
Can we not go through second half stress?
No promises.
I just want to see the team come out and keep that attacking mindset in the second half. It seems that they resort to this, I don't know, park the bus attitude. And I want them to forget about that and keep playing their game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The Rain have never gotten a win over Bay, and I would like to change that. I don't know if that's a big ask, but given how Bay played against Houston, I feel like that's possible.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling like Bay's really... I always feel like we're so much better than Bay, and I just don't understand why we can't beat them. I would like to see a Darlene goal.
Okay.
I want to see her just frustrations let out from not being able to get on the score sheet as much as she should, and I'd like to see her score because we have to keep this goal scoring thing going.
Yeah.
And I would like to see some of our other players up front do that other than Maddie Mercado, although I welcome that as well.
Keep climbing, Maddie.
But yeah, I think Darlene, she's just so fast. So if they can
put her in behind and she can get one of those goals,
get her to link up with McCammon.
Yeah.
Get that crossover and just have her link up there. That would be really awesome to watch.
My roommates came home.
Anything else you were hoping to see in this game?
A win.
Okay. How do you think it's going to go?
3-1. Rain.
Okay. I almost feel like Claudia's going to get another shutout, but that was a very close call in this game. Cool. Anything else you want to add on?
No. I look forward to the weekend's game.
This is a good time, too, for a game.
It is.
I don't know what the temperatures will be like in the Bay. Does the sun start setting down there at that time?
Probably not.
Oh, shit. I don't know what's up with this. This time would be really...
They're in the same time zone we are.
I know. So why can't they just put it at 7? I mean, I do like a 5:45 for my own personal life.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what's going on with the choices from the league and times. Any shout outs?
Nope.
Cool. And me neither. Thanks again to our sponsor, the Doctor's Office. You can go follow us on Bluesky and Instagram at Cooler Guild Pod. You
can send us an email. We love an email. You can send that to thecoolerguild@gmail.com. I will probably mention on the podcast and never actually respond.
I usually do. If it's
Coop will get back to you.
Yeah.
You can also visit us on our main site, sounderheart.com/the Cooler Guild. Go read all the Roll Valks articles. Some good stuff coming out of there right now.
Yeah. Love everyone there. They're all very talented and very dedicated Rain fans. You can also follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/@thecoolerguild. Wherever you're listening, please go rate 5 stars. Till next time, I'm Coop.
I'm Van.
Stay cool, y'all.
Stay cool.
It was Saturday. Saturday, I went to a mart. No, that was Friday. Holy shit, I don't remember what I did. I went somewhere Saturday.